Welcome to the Wild Edibles booth. We are located in the community village at the heart of the Oregon Country Fair. This is our crew of experts in botany and mycology, and this is our humble booth on the banks of Longtom River. Every year we collect local plants and mushrooms that are useful as food or medicine, and we create a beautiful botanical display for all the fair to enjoy. Visit our booth to speak to an expert on local plants, or you can join a group for plant talk, or you can browse the display on your own. Today, we're pleased to announce a project to document the natural history of the Oregon Country Fair on the iNaturalist website. Visit iNaturalist.com and search Natural History of the Oregon Country Fair to view or share observations of plants and animals on our Oregon Country Fair site. If you want to learn more about the projects, go to our workshop on the virtual event website. We will introduce the iNaturalist project and offer a plant talk on the fair plant species. Check it out! Thanks for visiting the Wild Edibles booth. Have a great time at the virtual fair. Hope to see you out on the path.
So I wrote this little song about the 2020 Country Fair, and it's to the tune of an old sea shanty. And here we go. Well, we miss the country fair, it's where we'd like to be. We have to stay away to stop the spread of C-19. But here in the woods where the Longtom River flows, plants and the animals are forming their own shows. And it's home, friends, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in the fair community, where the oak and the ash and the big leaf maple tree are all growing greener in the fair country. In the heart of the fair, home of love and harmony, village community is deer and plants and trees. Wild edibles booth, flowers bloom and trees set seed. We'll document them in iNat for posterity. And it's home, friends, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in the fair community, where the oak and the ash and the big leaf maple tree are all growing greener in the fair country.
Next year we bring juice and shit.
Hi, my name's Cheshire Mayerson, and this is the Wild Edibles booth at Oregon Country Fair. Oh, this booth I think was started pretty early on in the fair, and it was originally part of this self-sufficiency movement that was happening, and the concept of the booth was local plants that you can eat and use as medicine so that you're not dependent on a doctor and you can take care of yourself. And at first there were a lot of seaweeds and other things in the booth, and now it's really evolved to plants, and we focus on things that are collected within 10 to 20 miles of the Oregon Country Fair, and most of these plants occur at the fair or nearby. So, and the booth has grown from probably just 2 or 3 people to about 10 people now, and it's quite dynamic, and our display has gotten pretty big. Here's a few of the plants of our display, and I'll just talk about them. This is showy milkweed, which is one of my favorites. It has flowers that kind of look like aliens. It's something that grows all across the United States, and it's edible in all its parts, but it's kind of bitter, so you have to change the water. But the thing I like to make is I take these little flower buds like this and add them to sauerkraut when I'm making it, and they end up tasting like capers. So that's a really fun plant. Well, we miss the country fair, it's where we'd like to be. We have to stay away to stop the spread of C-19. But here in the woods where the Longtom River flows, plants
animals are forming their own shows, and it's all